Hello everyone, this is Dr. Praveen Verma from Adarsh Vidya Mandir, Mount Abu. Students, today's our topic is periodic table. We have 30 units, that is periodic classification. So today we will discuss the long form of periodic table. Now first thing, what is periodic table? Actually you can say it is arrangement of different elements in different rows and columns. So actually in long form periodic table, if we see that there are some vertical columns, these are the vertical columns, and there are some horizontal columns. These vertical columns are called group and these horizontal columns are called period. So in this long form period table, if we see, there are 7. If you can count, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7. These are 7 horizontal columns which are also called period. So there are 7 period. Okay, and if you count these vertical columns, so overall if you see, I have written here 1 to 18. I have drawn 18 columns, vertical columns, which are also called group. But in long form period table, if we see, mainly there are 9 groups, okay, along with the 0 group. This 9 group actually, if you see, so from 1st to 7th, they are further divided into 2 subgroups, like 1st A, B, 2nd A, B, 3rd A, B, 4th A, B, 5th A, B, 6th A, B, and 7th A, B. And then 8th group, that is not further divided. And last, that is I am saying 9, actually that is 0 group. Okay, so basically in this period table we have 9 group. 9 group actually that is 0 group. And 1st to 7 are divided into what? 2 subgroup A and B. 8th is not divided and 9th is, that is what? 0 group. In last you can see there. So that is the brief about the long form period table. So now if we see the arrangement, so in first period or second period, which will be first A and B, just you see there is first A and that is first B. Okay, then that is second A and here second B. So in this period table, in right and left part, if you see, in extreme left we have first A and second A, and in extreme right there are third A, then fourth A, fifth A, sixth A, and 7th A groups, and the last 0 group. And in middle, if you see, in middle we have what? The B subgroup elements. So if you see, after second A there is third B, fourth B, fifth B, sixth B, 7th B, then 8th, okay, and then first B and second B. So that is the arrangement. Now in first A we have the elements. If you just see period wise, so in first period we have only 2 elements, hydrogen and helium. So it is very short period you can say. Then in second and third period, if you see, we have 8 and 8 elements, okay, in second and third. Then fourth we have 18 elements, okay, and then fifth, if you see, we have again what? 18 elements, okay. They are, you can say, large or long period in which we have 18 elements. Now next, after, now fifth, if you see the 6th period, so in 6th period, after lengthenum 57, we have separated some elements and they are kept below down, just to see from what? After lengthenum, you see cerium 58 to 71 lutetium. They are called what? They are called F block elements and also lanthanides. Okay, they have some different properties, so we have kept them separately. Okay, now after 71, if you see, there were lutetium 72 to what? 86. These elements are further present in this main part of periodic table. Okay. Now next, in this seventh period, if you see, from francium to 89, francium 87 to 89, actinium, we have these elements, and after that, thorium to lawrencium, they are separated and just kept down there. They are called actinoids. Okay, and after lawrencium, it means after 103, we have 1042, and left elements up to what 180 in what seventh period. So in this periodic table, in first A group we have hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium, these elements. And in second A, beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium and radium. Okay, these are first A and second A. Now next in third A, if you see, we have boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. Okay, and then in next group, if you see fourth A, carbon, silicon, germanium, Sn that is tin, Pb that is lead. In next we have nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, Sb antimony, Bi bismuth. Okay. In next we have what? Oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium. In next we have fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine. And in next we have what? Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon, they are also called as what? Inert gas elements, and their valency is 0 because octet is complete and they do not participate in bond formation. So that was about the A group, A subgroup elements. Now if you see the B subgroup, so the first element here is scandium here, 21. So scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc. Okay, actually that it is also called 3D series elements. And after that we have again yttrium, zirconium, niobium, molybdenum, technetium, ruthenium, rhodium, palladium, Ag that is silver, and then cadmium. And then next lanthanum, then hafnium, tantalum, tungsten, rhenium, osmium, iridium, platinum, Au or that is gold. Okay, and next mercury, Hg. So these were actually, if you see, these are also called, these elements also called middle D block elements. So actually these are S block elements, it means first A and second A, and from if you see third A to this one, seventh A, all these are what P block elements, and that is zero group, noble gas elements. Okay, and in middle we have D block elements, and last one, that is what lanthanum actinide. In lanthanides we have cerium, praseodymium, neodymium, promethium, samarium, europium, gadolinium, terbium, dysprosium, holmium, erbium, thulium, ytterbium and lutetium. And in the next actinium we have thorium, protactinium, uranium, neptunium, plutonium, americium, curium, berkelium, californium, instium, fermium, metallium, nobidium and lawrencium. These are the elements. Okay, so that was brief about the long-form periodic table. This topic is completed. We will continue next video. Okay, thank you.